Man, Knicks, giving a recap of tonight's game. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't gonna waste your time, man. It's what the doctor ordered, man. Really good game, really good win. It was a battle. It was a battle, I mean, partly because of us, kind of making some silly mistakes, not coming out strong in the first quarter. But nevertheless, this was game three. Well, up 2-0 initially. So they're going to come out and battle, man. They ain't going to just give it to us, man. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't going to waste your time, man. First quarter, Deuce starts, Embiid returns. Some people was throwing out Diawara. I never really bought that. I wouldn't have minded for the hype purpose. You kind of like OG Diawara, not the same player, but just height wise. But it all worked out. They had Embiid on Josh, daring him to shoot. This is something that a lot of us kind of like forecasted for this series. They was gonna put Embiid on Josh. Nick Nurse kind of said, Josh was shooting a three well, so it's not optimal to do that. Well, he kind of went to that now. I'm guessing, you know what I mean? It's like, all hands on deck, so he's just trying anything. And, you do that with what you will, man. If that, you think that works, cool. Josh has been hitting the three, but then also he could just turn into a screener, man. And then you got Embiid playing drop. So it really doesn't really matter per se. Very sloppy start, as I mentioned, man. Paul George, man, was hot. Paul George was hot. And, I mean, look, okay, that part you can't do nothing about, but we gave up 2 alley-oops to VJ Edgecombe from Maxey. I mean, just like sloppy passes, not good shots early on. Not really a good start, man. You know what I mean? They punched us first for sure. But once that storm weathered, once that poor George, I was a poor George, a Hurricane George. It was like Hurricane 4-ish. And I just said, you got to wait it out. And once it got down to a tropical storm, I mean, Landry showed up. I mean, I'm going to mention Landry so many times this video. It's going to be nuts. Mikal started going to the rack. Mitch was dominating on the boards. I mean, we did really, really good, man, after that strong start from the Sixers, man. Second quarter, Embiid and Towns was battling. They both got in somewhat foul trouble. I thought Embiid shot the same amount of fouls as Cat, but he didn't. Whatever. I ain't gonna fault Cat too much about it, man. Embiid with one leg is still a tough cover, and then Embiid is a foul merchant. So I always had a feeling that this series, the most was going to be tough on Cat, man. You know what I mean? But when Cat is playing, he's productive. I just do wish he was a little bit more disciplined on the fouling, man. There is like 1 or 2 of them that was unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, so, and it hasn't really burnt us, man, because we got Mitch. Thank God we got a Mitch, man. But, that's kind of what that was with them, between them two. Landry was giving us good minutes, man. Offense and defense, man. Offense and defense. Both sides of the ball. Landry. And I mentioned this, man, on my Manic short video, man. I said, look, man, Deuce is going to have to give us 20 plus off the bench. I wanted that third guy to be Deuce. Jalen is Jalen. Cat, this is going to be a tough series for Cat. But he giving us a little something. Josh, he gives you what you gives you, man. A little bit of everything. And Mikal has been consistent. So, okay, we can rely on Cat. We need another guy. And I've been saying it was going to be Deuce. But you know what? I stand corrected, man. It was Landry. This was Landry's game today, man. He deserves the Timbs with the vest, the highlight vest with the hard hat. This was his game. Josh aggression was on 100. Josh, man, sometimes he can be too aggressive, and it's like, Josh, what are you doing? But a lot more times than not, you're like, let's go, Josh. That's what I'm talking about. Both teams got in the bonus with 5 minutes to go. That just goes to show you it was a lot of fouling. It was a very physical battle. Mikal started to warm up, really warm up, man. He had that N1 layup. He had that 3. Like, wilding, man. Like, I mean, between Mikal and Landry, but I'll lean more so Landry. But I wouldn't be mad, man, if the game ball went to Mikal, man, because he's been on one. Since game 6 of the first round, he's been on one, man. In total, 16 bench points in that first half to their 0. So, our bench really stepped up, man. Really stepped up, man. Clarkson with a couple buckets. Mitch with a bucket or two, an alley or two. Landry, of course, I already said, did his thing. Really stepped up, man. 25-6 in the rebound department, man. We out rebounding them in the glass. Third quarter, it was a battle of a quarter, but it was a battle really partly on us, man. I mean, just a lot of mishaps, man. The silly inbound pass from Landry. He throws the ball over Jalen's head, and VJ Edgecombe gets a wide open dunk. You know what I mean? Josh goes baseline, and maybe he did get pushed, but you towing the line. We didn't really need you to be that aggressive, man. Let's just convert. Let's just get a good possession, man. He goes baseline. He's towing the line. He's not trying to go out of bounds. He throws the ball over somebody's head. What are you doing? Like, Jalen ill-advised threes as well. Like, we just was like making it a little bit harder on ourselves in that third quarter. But, it happens, man. It happens, man. But that applied to them too. They was doing dumb shit too. So it was kind of the both of us, man. That Spain action was killing us, man. They spammed that Spain action like 5, 6, maybe 7 times, man. It was confusing us for a little minute. But we started to figure it out later on in the third, man. And they went with the Hacker Mitch, man. I was screaming for Mike Brown to get Mitch out the game. And I'm like, get him out, bro. Come on, man. Please. Get him out. Once the 2-minute mark hit, you can put him back in. But to Mitch credit, man, 4 for 8. I mean, 50% from the field. I mean, from the free throw line, man. I take it, man. I take it, man. I don't want to say he was knocking all them things down, but he knocked a few down, man. So good for Mitch, man, and good for Mike Brown for being patient. Because I'm like, man, just put Cat in for a couple seconds, man, and then you can bring Mitch back in. Fourth quarter, Jalen started wilding. He started wilding. They did make a run. They got it down to like maybe 2 or 4 points, I believe, a few times. But Jalen started to wild out and really sink his fangs in. And I was like, Jalen. Landry, man. Landry finished with 15 points, man. He gave us some really good minutes, man. And I said this before, man, and you got to credit everybody, to be honest with you, man. The front office, the coaching staff, even the makeup of the players, to where even if they get benched or their playing time gets decreased, they still keep a level head and they still keep the fight in them to go, my number will get called and I'm going to be ready. There was a video with Mikal Bridges being interviewed, and you see Landry Shamet behind him running back and forth doing sprints. It was after the game, I believe. He kept his head up and said, I'm going to get called. My number will get called. I'm going to be ready. And he was ready, man. And you got to credit the GM and the executives for picking those kind of high character, resilient kind of players. The coach, the coaching staff. And let's be real, that was for last year too with Tibbs. That's the fabric of this team. But you got to credit the coaching. And I think it's just the way Jalen's attitude is, the way Josh's attitude is, the way Mitch, I think this team embodies that resiliency, that kind of spirit, man. So, man, very impressive, man, because Landry was out the rotation. He got injured, maybe in the later part of the season. When he got back, he wasn't himself. Last series, the round one against Hawks, he wasn't all that great. He wasn't good at all. I mean, he pretty much got benched. And today's game, he wasn't all that great this series either, but today's game, he made today's game his game, man. Kudos to Landry, man. And the night when we needed it, man. No OG, we needed it, man. You know what I mean? And that's just not to him. That's to all the players. Mikal Bridges as well. He's been struggling most of the season. Struggled, got benched in that round one series. That's just the fabric of this team, man. Jordan Clarkson as well. That applies to him too. Really good, man. Really good, man. Really good win, man. I said it was a must win. I wanted today's game badly. You know what I mean? Just so that, even the team that we playing with as well, we don't got to give up a game, man. That being said, Game 4 is a must win, man. We just need to win and be on our way, man. Let OG rest up. We need to close out game 4. We need to bring it. We don't need to be getting all lazy and going, it's all good. No. Keep the foot on their necks. And I think they will, man. I think PTSD from last year with the Pacers series, a little PTSD from this year against the Hawks, to where this team is kind of like, nah, we not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, man. When we got our foot on y'all necks, we keeping it there, man. And, hey, man, I'm with it, man. I'm with it, man. So, when there's games like this, man, there really ain't much to speak about, man. Mad Knicks, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to my Mad Knicks short channel. Follow me on @KMoons_ on Twitter, man. And you already know. Let's go Knicks, man. Peace.